Hello, and welcome to Baker's Journal This Week. It's Monday, January 8th, 2018. Today's edition is brought to you by our sponsor, Cinelli Esperia, manufacturers of high-quality bakery equipment since 1972. I'm Justin Belmore, and today's episode marks the fourth in the Baker's TV What I Know Now series. In this special five-part series, Baker's Journal editor Laura Aiken is asking industry leaders what advice they would impart to their junior selves starting out. Today we'll be hearing from Ken Ilasz, an innovator in the online bakery space. Ken operates Ken's Fruitcakes as a home-based business. He's widely regarded as Canada's master of artisan fruitcakes, which he packages in beautiful tins. Ken has succeeded with his upscale niche product in an online environment. Let's hear what advice Ken has to share with us today.
Hi Ken, thank you for joining us on Baker's TV today. You have established yourself as a leader in the bakery industry. If you could go back in time and talk to your junior self, what advice would you give?
I guess I would think about how I would get whatever I make, in this case it's strictly fruitcakes, to the buying public. When I started, the online stores were something that was gaining momentum, but there were mostly larger operations. I'm a one-man operation, so people having web stores was not so common. However, today, 10 years forward, seems like people are more and more accustomed to purchasing both food and clothes and, in this case, baked goods from a website or a web store. And I would recommend to consider how they're going to get whatever they produce to those who are going to purchase it. So if you have a product which will transport and age well, you've got two hurdles pretty much solved. Given what I do, my operation is only fruitcake. It's basically me and Canada Post. I really never planned per se to have this business. It found me. When I started making cakes sort of for the public, the size of the cakes basically were defined by my mother's baking tins. You need to determine, what will the customer be willing to pay. Work out what the retail people need, and if you're paying for transportation, etc., warehousing, etc. But in my case, I did it the opposite way. I figured this is what I think this particular group of people could be interested in, and luckily for me, it worked out. Well, I have good products, but there are smarter ways to go about it, and I wouldn't recommend that people starting off do it the way I did. What I do is I've started this as a hobby pretty much, and it's turned into a source of revenue for me. However, I enjoy doing it. My motivation is simply to keep producing a good quality product year after year and not necessarily worry whether I sell 10% more or 15% more. That is not the criteria on how I base my success. My success is based on, providing a decent product or a high quality product at a competitive price, what people obviously can afford, and doing that year after year.
That's our show for now from Annex Business Media's Niche TV Newsroom. Thank you to our sponsor, Cinelli Esperia, manufacturers of high-quality bakery equipment since 1972. On behalf of all of us here at Niche TV, thanks for watching.